Hello, welcome back. Last time I sampled a few rooms here in the crypt, tried to figure this out a little bit and couldn't really, tried to figure this out and really couldn't at all. Tried to figure this out and got a decent distance into it, but I'm a little bit stuck where I am now. I have an idea for, I think I might understand how to solve this. Maybe. I'm gonna attempt that when I get over there. In this room. Okay, yeah, so I left myself off partway through this room. The point of this was to get enough powder kegs to get access to this somehow and kill the Tar Mother. I've taken slightly more of a look at it since I was trying this stuff there. I thought I had more powder kegs than this. How did I get where I am? Like, right here I have only... So I blew something up for that. Okay, I'm not ready to do that yet. Okay, so at this point I had... You know what, I think I'm going to have to start the room over, because otherwise I'm not going to understand where I was and what I was doing. Do I want to mess with this now? You know, no. Apparently not. I probably should have saved a demo for that, but it wasn't like super hard to get there. Anyway, I think what I need to do there is to somehow sequence this so that I can turn a profit on powder kegs. Like, for example, I used this here to blow up both of those and get both those powder kegs. So that was one more. This one I can just take, so that gives me 3 at that point. Then with those 3, I need to somehow get a profit of 1 more from here. I can't do it here, right? I didn't see a way to do it there. I think this down here is the key. Anyway, so for this room, I think if I were to stay over here, this puff would perhaps eventually reach this roach. If I stay way over here, no. Okay, what if... Oh, what if I pull you north? Let's see here. If I can get farther away from the puff than the roach is, there we go. You're gonna go kill that thing. And that's exactly what I want. However, wait, I can... Oh, no, I can't do that. Okay, so that's good except for you. You're a problem now. Okay, so what do I do about that problem? Oh, hey, you're going for the roach right now, actually. Good, that's what I want. So I'll stay in... Okay, so this is a matter of... surviving that puff while keeping that other puff happy. See, now I haven't survived. That's the problem here. Okay, so at this point you are going for me. There was some point where... Oh, okay, I know the one. As long as I'm over here, you prefer the roach because it's closer Chebyshev. Right? Uh-huh. Is there a way I can just keep you like this? Perfect. Alright, that roach is dead. Now this puff just has to come over here and kill that thing. And everything will be fine. Cool. I think I can just sort of walk away, and that will solve itself, right? Mm-hmm. Alright, that's how you do this room. I knew it couldn't be that bad. Oh boy, a secret room. Okay, I know where it is now. I'm not going to attempt it at all. There's a bunch of other secret rooms waiting for me to come back to them someday. And a couple in the garden that I should do at some point. Alright, so hey, I solved a room. Kinda. I've never attempted this I think this is the last room I have access to, well, other than this one that's freshly opened, that I haven't tried at all. So what is going on here? What are these? What? So every one of them has to be pressed at some point. That closes that, that closes that. I think I once had some understanding of what I wanted to do here. If I wait a while... Wait, what does... Oh wait, what? Now that doesn't make any sense, does it? Okay, so maybe it does. So if the goblin were dead... Hey goblin, you're gonna die. So if goblin's dead, this time clone can go here. Before he does... How about if he does that? I can get to one beacon, sure. Alright, you do that, you do that. So this time clone right here can turn off this seeding beacon. Cool. Nothing that I've done will allow me to get to this one or this one. Now, wait a minute. Okay, so what you're saying is that this is impossible, huh? No, this opens both of those. Okay, so here's what I need to do. A timeline... What's all this for? Why did these... Oh, those matter because of that. Okay, so... Got it. I understand. Okay, so I need to make a recording here such that without changing the state of this or this, I'll be able to record inputs to go in all the way in here and touch that. Then, when changing the state of the trapdoor gate, I need to be able to record inputs that go in here, so it will do the opposite of that. Whoa, that sounds weird. Okay, that's what I'm doing? Alright, so blind goblin manipulation in 3 different ways. Then once I go down here, target goes away, that disappears, that's going to be hard to use to affect goblin behavior. I mean, it's possible, I guess. Maybe, somehow. Huh. This looks hard. Yeah, for this state, those all need to be pressed. When the target is gone. Okay, let's start. Let's ignore the target for the moment and just focus on trapdoor gate stuff. So with this open, I need to press these 4. When this is closed, I need to press the opposite 4. So when it's open, I walk in here. Alright. Since that's open... Oh. I see. So if you were back here... That's one that I wanted to press. Yeah, this makes some sense. Okay, this is actually much simpler than I thought. So offset by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, so at this point, with trapdoor gate closed, goblin is here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. I'm going to guide you this way like this. And having done that, that should cause the opposite to happen when the trapdoor gate is pressed. Okay. So I think I made sense of that. Let's see if this does what I want. Those are open. Goblin's dead. And I can input this. Okay. Hey look, this room is way simpler than I thought. Yes, this is what I want. So with that closed... Good, 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 good. Bad. Of course. Okay, so I need to take that into account. And I'm going to have to do something for the tar gate. Okay, so without worrying about taking that into account, let's do tar stuff. So in order to change that, this will open, which means there's one more space back there. So what? How do I affect the goblin using that? I can't move him from here, so it's going to have to be a push. Ah. I see. So he's directly behind me now. That would add up to the same thing. How do I make a difference here? How could I possibly... Huh. Like... What? Yes, he has behaved differently on this turn, however, my only available move puts him here, which is exactly the same as where he's going to be if this is open. So the mystery here is, how does having this open allow me to change goblin offsets in a meaningful way? The only way is by pushing him. I can't... Let's see, I don't think I can use time clone attraction. I definitely don't want to use time clone attraction in this puzzle. So I can place you there on that turn. When I step back, you end up there. Like, whichever move I choose, it's going to be the same. Yeah, how... Like, I can't have the time clone step there. I can't input that. Goblin doesn't get out until I step there. Doing this certainly is not helpful. So when this is down, he has to step on all of them. Huh. Like, what kind of magic sequence would let that do anything? Like, not this one. I can't... I'm unable to turn my sword this way. Like, I can't push him like that. Like, this is the only interesting behavior that I seem to have here. It's the same both of those ways. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. I can't face backward, obviously. Pulling doesn't make any sense. This is the only spot I can get into that will let me manipulate him. So it's either this or one of these. If it's this... Oh, wait. No, that's still the same. This is the same as this, is the same as this, is the same as any of this. All of those inputs have the exact same results, no matter what the state of this door is. So which one doesn't? Okay, so Goblin standing on door. Great. I could do that. Except I couldn't, because then that doesn't let me input these. Alright, so goblin standing on door. Goblin standing here. Goblin standing on door. Actually, wait, this is different. No, goblin standing here. Goblin moves there. That's the same. If I step back... No, it's the same. Like... Oh, got it, got it. I understand. It is the killing blow. Got it. I know what to do. So, here. Let's face better. What I'm going to do here is first do the thing with the trapdoor gate that I did before. Hey, Goblin Man, get to your position. Okay, so you're there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like that. Okay, so I do this. Alright, so in one timeline the goblin is here, in this timeline he's there. I'm gonna wait, step south. He is now here. I'm gonna wait twice, so now he's synchronized back up. Got it. So what I did before was I killed the goblin and just stepped in here. Instead, I want to drag him back in there again. Yes, this makes sense. So if I put him in there, kill him, in the tar timeline the goblin is still alive, so I just need to drag him across like this. Okay, there we go. So step here, no, step here, goblin is there, step here, goblin is there, wait twice, goblin's dead. Okay, I think that's it. Alright, do a thing, time clone, slowly. This room is super cool. I thought it was going to be intimidating, but actually, now that I've worked through it, like, I feel like I have it solved at this point. Yeah, now that I've done this, I feel like it's actually completely reasonable. Uh-oh. Ah, I stepped through the trapdoor gate. Okay, so do the same thing, don't step through the trapdoor gate, of course. Alright, that's fine. What I did was very straightforward. All I have to do is get you exactly here. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay. Drag you across there. Alright, so it was wait, step south, wait 2, then I can move you. Don't step over the trapdoor gate. Kill. Alright, so in that timeline now, goblin's following me behind here. He's here. Okay, step, step, wait, wait, turn. Goblin's dead. Great. Do your thing. Okay. Do your thing. Whoa! I stepped over the trapdoor gate again. When? Why? Okay, of course I did. Yeah, alright. Okay. So that seems to be the only real complication. Don't step over the trapdoor gate, ever. It is an obstacle. Kinda. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Wait, step, wait, wait, move, whoops. Kill. Goblin would not be dead. Step, step, wait, wait, turn, kill. Okay. I could probably face my sword a better way for this part. But I'm not going to. Okay, so this part worked. Great. Tar's gone. Things have changed again. So you do that this time. Ah, shoot, I dragged it over the wrong ones. I see. That's my problem. Okay. Well, I can fix that. Right, I forgot to invert because of the trapdoor gate. Okay, let's do this again. Wow, this room is fun and surprisingly simple. Sure, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait, turn, actually, hang on, so. There we go. You go in here, you die. I have inverted it, so those are the ones that are going to be stepped on, so instead I need to drag you across these. Great. Step, step. Okay, Goblin at this point is here. Wait, he's here. Do this, he's here, and he's dead. Okay. Disrupting that is not a problem. I can go on ahead, and it's fine. Alright, let's watch this. Looks good. Okay, I did it. Neat. And now everything solves itself. Wait, what? There we go. Alright, cool. Well, that was fun. Okay. I did a real room, too. Alright. So having done that, let's go back to this tar room again. Because I feel like I should be able to puzzle out... Okay, right, so the a realization that I had since last time was that it might actually be beneficial to keep something like, say, this tar blob around, use a powder keg in a place like this to stab into it, and then what that allows me to do is it gives me an activatable fire trap. Just like 3 from here, where I could... Let's see, so I could put a keg here and one here, and if I could put one there anywhere, then I would get in here. However, that still costs 4 because it costs me 1 to get in here. So I don't think that there's any way to get into this center section with less than 4 powder kegs, so I need to get 4 somehow. I know how to get 3. That was the only use I could see for this tar blob, like activating those fire traps with this orb after the tar is gone so I could blow up a keg here. I could get rid of the fuse, but that's not helpful. The only way lighting the fuse would be helpful is if there were a keg in another position somewhere along it, and that would blow up and let me in. But if I'm doing that, I might as well just put the keg here, so I'm pretty sure the fuse is just to stop the tar growing in those positions. So, this one. There is no single keg way to get in here, so I'm pretty sure I just want to use this as soon as possible. This keg I can just take at any time, so I probably want to use this as soon as possible. So is the fire trap thing I was talking about at all ever beneficial here? No, definitely not, because there are spike traps closer to every interesting destination. So the theory right now is I hit this orb, and this orb. I put a keg here, and obtain these 2. I can take this at any time. I have 3 at that point. These do nothing. And in this section, I need to somehow use 3 to get 4. How would I do that? I can use 1 to get 1 here, but that's not helpful. So, okay, angles of attack for this. I could do 1, 2, 3, blow up this, stab out pretty much just about everything here, except that doesn't give me access to this keg. It gives me everything else because, right, so I blow up this, this, and that one. So I've spent 3 to get 1, 2, because I'm pretty sure I can clear the tar that way, but not this extra 1. Wait, that spends 3 to get 3. That's not helpful. I have to spend 3 to get 4. Well, no, that does spend 3 to get 4, because this was one of the ones that I spent. Okay, but anyway, but it doesn't get me this. Because I can stab this from this angle, I can't get in there. Like, I could put a keg there, but then I've just spent 1 to get 1. And that's not helpful. So, back over here, I could do 2 to get 2. 2 to get 2 is no good. I can't do 1 to get 2 because blowing something up here does not let me in there. Wait a second. Could I use up? No. Now, wait a second. If I could just position myself in here somehow. Well, yeah, but how would I do that? Like, this confuses me. It feels like this wouldn't be here just to be in my way. Alright, so there's no point in really going in and doing anything until I have an idea of how to turn 3 kegs from... Okay, this is 1 keg to get 2. That's perfect efficiency. There is no possible reason not to put a keg here that I can see, because that exactly turns a profit of 1. And I'm not going to do any better than that, because I can't push either of these from outside here, so that move I'm pretty sure about. So I end up with 3, because this one's free. None of the others are free, unless I can, like, get in here, or get in here, and push from those angles. So I have 3. With 3, am I absolutely sure I cannot use 3 to blow this up? If I could place one on one of these fire traps, like this one here, then that'd be great, but I can't without killing myself. Okay, so there's nothing that's closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so one thing I did look at was 1, 2, 3. So 3 kegs there lights the fuse. 1, 2, 3, still 3. Because if I could light that fuse from some position, like... There's no place I can light the fuse from that would not be better just putting a powder keg there to blow up the tar. Okay, so, again, lighting the fuse is not helpful. Yeah, there's no point in doing anything in this puzzle until I have an idea of how to get an extra keg. Like, I can just analyze it from here, and that makes more sense. Alright, so 1 keg ways to get in here. There's 1, that gets me this far. Hit the orb, that does that, obviously. 1, 2. Doesn't help. There's nothing closer. Can't chain from there. Maybe I'm fixating too much on this because this looks so profitable. It has 4, I just can't get in there with less than 4, it seems. Wait, really? 1, 2, 3. No, I can, but that doesn't get me this last one. Okay, so let's look at this. Maybe this is where I need to focus my efforts. However, to make this profitable, I would need to use either just use 1 keg to get in here, or somehow share a keg between this and some other work that I want to do in order to get enough? No. So this has 0 kegs. This essentially has 0 kegs. It has just the one that I can get for free anytime there. So that just still makes me want to look at this and see if... man. Alright, fine. So let's mess around, do some stuff, break that. Break that. And break... I'm pretty sure I also want to break this, right? Breaking this does not give me access to any keg. Like, if I can't get to it through tar stuff, I definitely can't get to it through fire traps. Active ones. Shoot. Alright, anyway, I'm dead here. Ouch. Still dead. But like, no, there's no point to doing what I'm doing. Like, this exercise does not go anywhere if I don't have a way to get another keg. I need another keg. Like, this was interesting because it operates on 2 tar blobs at the same time. None of the others are that close to each other. Fire trap here. It's still... Wait, that's 3. Yes, but it requires this tar to be cleared, which requires another keg to be used, so that's still 4. And there's no 2, right? There's no 2, that's not a 2... That's not a 2... But, like, this angle looks pretty good still. So 3 right there. There's no other way that's gonna happen. Alright, fine. Fine. Don't see what I need to do there. I solved 2 rooms, so that's gonna be good enough, I guess. Still completely clueless about this, apparently. It just makes no sense at all to me. This one... I had just the one problem. I feel like I was real close to solving it, but, like, the last step was hard. I've heard this room is super fiddly and tough, and from what I saw, it kind of looked like it was going to be, because I have to keep this alive for a very long time as I do this. Okay. Well, anyway, I did solve this. I confirmed what I already thought about this, I guess. And I solved this. Okay, I guess I could always attempt this secret room. Maybe I'll go back to the garden and try those 2 rooms that I left behind there. The tar baby one should probably yield to some analysis. Alright, next time I guess that's probably what I'll do, unless I have some insight about this. Hoi, this is a hard hold. See ya next time.